I'm going to make sure that this stream is good, though, before we go live. So let me just let them know to give me a couple minutes to make sure. And delayed. There we go. Okay. So as we go through this, being week 4 tonight, we're going to start off on Kings Row. That's the mandatory map 1 for tonight. This is our hybrid map, so it'll first be a control point that'll be fought over. And if our attackers are successful and take point A, then it'll convert into a escort map for points B and C for completion. Earlier today, when I thought I was streaming Oswego East, we had the match stall out around point B, and Oswego took that one. And congratulations to them on winning their match 2-1. I had fun casting it, or what I thought was casting it. And again, I apologize to those players. I didn't realize until map 3, it's when somebody notified me that there was no stream. So that being said, now that I think we've got this figured out, I'm looking forward to bringing the action for you tonight. I've been trying to practice a little bit on my controls for observation, trying to get you the right angles and character selections. Working more towards focusing in on our DPS players or whoever might have an ultimate ready to go, whether it be on defense or offense. So trying to bring you that action a little bit more closely in a better view. So tonight brings us, once we complete tonight or this week, we'll be halfway through our regular season. We'll have 4 more weeks to go. Then we'll take a little bit of a break, take a couple weeks off. There may be an online event. Not sure if we'll do an all-star or 3v3 or some sort of thing going on with that, but we'll have a couple weeks off before the postseason starts up. For all those details, make sure you go back and check our rules listing. Kind of lays out the dates and the times of when everybody's expected to play. Those particular ones are going to be hard set in time just because we have to make sure a couple of them we're playing 2 time slots, 5 and a 7, so we got to make sure we follow those pretty close. Looks like the team is in. I'm just going to verify that, in fact, there is a delay. With my observer that's now checking me, unlike I did not have one for the 5 o'clock match, and now I'm hoping that our delay has kicked in at this point. Still waiting on the delay. All right, we'll wait a couple seconds here to see what comes of it. So Kings Row on stream, at least the last couple of weeks, we've seen some meta play. So last week when it was Naperville North, Naperville Central, our teams went full meta on this map. And then the week before, when we saw Springfield and Glenwood going at it, they managed to bring out some interesting topics of character choice and placements, a bastion on top of statues and things like that. So not sure what we're going to see. I don't know if these schools are meta slaves or not. I'm hoping not. I try to convince my own team to get off of it every once in a while. That clearly it isn't going to work, at least not right now. But hopefully these teams are all set here. Let's see what's going on. Stream is live and on delay. And I'm ready when they are. So for Jones College Prep, in case you're looking at our screen, our Live Vortex, Apris Epic, Sauce Boss, Spry Distress, Junkie the 13th, and one of my favorite ones that always seems to annoy Coach Dalton, Coach McGee, is Blitzcrank is the name of that one. That one always cracks me up. I'm not sure how that all gets typed out. All right, heading into game now, where we will have Maroa-Forsyth should be on defense, and Jones JCP on attack. Let's get into a upright position here. We'll do a little work around our bastion. Pointless. Fly through. There we go. Awesome. Okay. So as we get ready to go, a lot of our teams, if we're playing the meta, will have a close corner hold on defense, whether it be the front or the back corner, as typical. Our offense, though, it depends. Depends on if they decide to just go face, maybe through the hotel or up and around. As we see and we come out, close to meta for our defense. Moira being the pick over Lucio, but everything else there is pretty standardized. Looking at our attackers, got some swaps around, so we'll see if that ends up sticking. A Widow for the quick play. I'm going to imagine there'll be a swap off of that if they can't get that going, so let's just take a look at Blitzcrank here and see what they decide to do. With that in mind, if she's going to go up top or if she's going to stay on it. As we get ready to go here, looks like she's going to now go take a look. Maybe, yep, okay. So a late spot up there, not showing anything, not trying to give it away, no shots too soon. She is going to stay on the Widow, so we'll stay with it here for a little while. Oh. Widow versus Ana. Oh, into the ceiling. Oh boy. All right, let's get over. Let's hit this one. There we go. Right to the front lines we go. We get a wall, comes up, tries to split the D. Good sleep. He's frozen. The Spirit does go down. Dr. Cringe takes him out. TFO with a good freeze there. As we catch the rest of the team, they do fall back on their defense. Only losing the one currently. Good ice wall there to protect themselves as they vacate the premises. So a little bit of a long drawn out. Trying to see if we can get some Widow worth here. Not quite seeing anything going on there. No Widow picks yet. If you have that as a choice, you got to get some. Early kills. There is one. As I spoke way too soon to that. We get through the hotel. They come. Good freeze though on this. And we still drop the blizzard. They're all about making sure that this doesn't work. It does get taken out. Oh, I apologize. That's the wrong button. I want the 0. That's what I want. There we go. So in this particular case, going through the hotel does work out. Jones is able to take that with that early pick from Blitzcrank. Let's get back on that. There we go. And they do manage to take point A after a little bit of a stall out on the first chance. See if they got the backside. Oh, wide open shots there. No connection though. Don't peek. Don't peek. Oh, lots of peeking, but no picks.
No one can hide.
Oh, Infrasight comes in.
Sight.
Let's go take a look at the rest of the team. A little D.Va action here. So D.Va's seen some improvement here. Oh, we do get off Blitzcrank, and just like that, he pops off on me. Manages to get one. So this is going to keep moving. We're going to see if it gets a little pressure here now that they're down one. In comes the Coalescence. Hammer comes down. Looking for that stun. Doesn't really connect with a whole lot. We do get the self-destruct. Doesn't hit anything. It gets one. Sauce Boss gets two. Jones is putting the pressure on. Looks to me like they are going to be able to take point. Oh, we got a stall out here, possibly. Nope. Jones keeps moving this cart along further and further. Little peek, we'll see what comes of it. This D.Va's all over the place, but there we go. That's the one they were looking for. 3 meters left to go with the stall. A couple of kills coming in for Jones. They should be able to take point B without issue at this point, as they're going to trickle these kills through. And there it is, point B captured. Almost 5 full minutes on the clock looking for C. They're just moving right along, not having too much of an issue. Let's go back to our overhead view here as we look to see this final fight come down. I don't believe they're going to be able to do anything but contest this last corner. No, they're going to fall all the way back to the spawn door and defend that lower ramp. Blitzcrank just owning the high ground at this point, getting another pick onto the DPS. TFO does manage to get the dynamite though, so now it's 5v5 with defenses down. Grav comes in, anti. Big boost though by Little Vortex's nade, ends up saving his team. And it looks like the defense should be able to withhold this. Yes, they are going to hold as Jones falls back on attack and resets up for their next run. They are going to come in with a slight ult advantage, 5, possibly 6 coming in, so it's going to be an ult fest, people. So let's see. Oh, we get the, yep, that's going to come down first. Let's take a look. We're going to go with the May coming in. See where this blizzard gets put down. Gets put down right on cart. Nice and early. Let's see. The wall gets put up. Traps 1, 2, 3, 4. Very successful ult usage. They still have 3 left if they need them. They're going to use the ice wall to block. Make them go left. And at this point, can they get back in time? They do not get back to point. We have a full map completion with 3 minutes left on the clock for Jones. Other than that one little stall out they had, they were able to move that cart very, very successfully. So now we're going to get set up again. Let's get back on this and fly through. Through the window we go. All right. So the goal here is to match that time if they can. Again, went very, very quickly. So to have any chance, MFHS has got to finish with some time on the clock. Otherwise, the best they can hope for is a draw, and it'd be a long draw on first point for 3 minutes. So they really need a map completion here under the time limit to give themselves any sort of chance on this map. Blitzcrank coming out on Widow again. So we see a little extra sniper action. And as for TFO, so we'll check in with him. My guess is, again, keep it. The norm on this is usually to see if they can get that early pick, first couple of things, and then a swap. But I was wrong on the last one, so let's see what MFHS has up their sleeve for now. So he's not going to go high ground early, but now he will. Let's see if he goes up, see what they set up. Looking for the early pick, not seeing anything coming out. Oh, he does get taken out for peeking. There is that. Well, that's probably the end of that run. So let's see what the rest of the team decides to do. We got the ice wall. He gets trapped. Saber gets boxed out. Ice blocked. Can they get to him in time? We'll see. Dr. Cringe goes in. He is low on life. He does pay for it. TFO trying to get something done, but it looks like MFHS is going to have to fall back on this one. Full pressure here by Jones. TFO keeps looking. He's got to be careful that Blitzcrank doesn't come out and look for that snipe move. That's what he's looking for. I hear the shots going off. We do circle around through hotel, looking to get backside pressure. Can't get that headshot. No kills there. Icewall does do some separation. Hammer comes in. Big hammer on the backside. Gets a couple. Coalescence comes through. Does get 1, 2, 3. 3 kills 4. So it looks like we are going to have a full stall out here. Again, by Jones, looking to hold point A. Good use in combos so far. However, they are now, Jones is on the low end of ults. So let's just check in with Saber here. Because that's going to be the tail. We can use Hanzo's to split, but the killing blow is going to come off of this blizzard that comes forward. As I say, that TFO just starts to rack up kills. Looks like they're going to be able to hold on to blizzard. They won't even need to use it. And point A is going to be theirs. Oh, freeze versus freeze. In this case, MFHS wins out.
See through the dragon's eyes.
And point A has been captured. So we had some time, 2.5 minutes, get at an hour, up to about just over 4 minutes. Get this payload moving. So still within the realm of possibility. Jones looking to just stall this out as long as they can to take off some of that clock. What they don't want to do is give up anything close to the time that they were able to achieve. A little bit of pressure there by our Diva player. Spry Distress. Here comes our Blizzard. Really deep point using this, but managed to get a couple. Good nade. We got blizzards all over the place. It's so cold, it must be wintertime. In this particular case, it's who uses it second ends up being usually the winner. And in this case, yes, that is the case. As Jones is able to hold on defense. Their blizzard came out second. So while a lot of players were frozen, their players came out of blizzard first. So if you're ever going to use something and you use it second, you're usually going to end up being the winner. That goes with the old trans and everything else that was used in old days of goats. First one to trans loses. So try to use the blizzard on initiate, and then a good follow-up by Jones to win that fight. All right, as we come in, let's take a look. Who's gonna get what? We've got some more ultimates going on here. Ice wall, double ice wall comes up. Dragon comes out, hammer goes down. Freeze comes through, cringe goes down. Dragon on the, oh. Dragon on it, but ice wall will save Junkie. And Jones does stabilize again on defense. That was Alt City used by everybody. It looks like MFHS burned through many of theirs. Now we get the ultimates, stagger ultimates from Jones trying to hold this up. That coalescence comes through, does save the team, but really doesn't pick anything. Down to 2 minutes now for MFHS. See what that Zarya is at. We're gonna get some charge going here. Let's go, let's take a look here. 24%. And then TFO does get one. We get a sleep come through. Ice wall comes down. Looking to get some pressure in. Dragon comes out again. That's another one looking to do some split. They split very successfully. Saucepaws goes down. TFO. I think we may have to give him a nod here. Let's see if we can get him on focus. He's just been nailing it. Looking at all these extra shots. Can he get out? Oh, he gets out. That was close. Looking for the high ground approach. Anti onto him. Blizzard does come out. Let's see. Oh. See if this bomb gets through. Does get one. And a Asperic. So it looks like, again, they're going to have to reset MFHS in order to see what they do. Jones comes all the way out for extra pressure. Looks like it's very successful. Not a good fallback. Very suspect on this coalescence, having lost 2 people already. They're going to wish they had that in about 2 minutes. So they're going to need to join up again here. Anti comes in. Let's see if Jones decides to go pressure or not. TFO looking to get a flank going. Or at least an angle. Initiates with beat drop. Again, using those things. That it's going to get him some ground, but it's not going to win him anything. Dragon Strike comes through. Can't get out of that in time. Jones just bringing the hammer down. TFO manages to escape only for a couple seconds, and then he gets chucked off. Blitzcrank going to town. Waiting for his opponents. Let's go this instead. So we're down a minute and a half on an engage. Alt advantage again. Looks like it belongs to Jones. We'll see what we engage with. Check out Saber, see when he decides to use that ice. He engages it again. He doesn't know Jones doesn't have his hammer comes in. Does get blocked for the most part. There's that. We got the dragon coming in. Does not opt to use the blizzard yet. Still no one dead. Dr. Cringe does go down. They're down to 1 minute. Trades both sides. 5v4. Saber TFO does take out a Asperic. I apologize for the naming. Now we use the blizzard, trying to secure this up. Nobody's going to get caught by this, but we do get a couple kills coming off of the backside. D-Mech, that's big. The ice wall comes in. So they need to engage. They cannot lose a fight at this point, being 38 seconds, but they have to get this. If they get stalled out, they got to finish with time on it. Second blizzard comes in. Couple players down for MFHS. 22 seconds left. Dragon comes in. Zoned off. Not much left in the way for MFHS. 10 seconds left to go. They're going to have to get on some hears to get over here. All they've got right now is a Lucio and a... Oh, the hammer does it. It's huge, but is it enough? They got to stay on point. There's nobody left. And it appears that Jones is going to take map number 1.
Victory.
A good map. Good hold. A couple points there. Wasn't sure how that was all going to turn out. Let's see who our MVP, or at least the picture is for this one. Goes to Junkie. Let's all watch that. So, yep. We actually had this on stream, so... All right. So that takes us to the end of map 1. Let's update that score for everybody. Jones score 1.
Excellent.
And there we go. All right. So we'll see what map choice MFHS would like to do for, I believe it's Control. And we'll see what they decide for. Pardon me while I get some water. So a lot of our fights, they're coming down to alt usage. Who had what? Who went second? Who went first? Back to Ilios. I had the pleasure of what I thought streaming Ilios earlier today. One of my favorite maps, especially watching, casting, playing. I don't know. There's a whole lot to these maps that bring a sense of. It's not everything is straightforward. So in this particular one, we're gonna go with a low ground control. So here, not as much for the environmental stuff, depending on, unless you go backside here. Otherwise, environmental kills not a whole lot. It is a little bit more difficult being on a low ground to try to control this. So a lot of times you see your battles happen outside, off of point, on the high grounds. Depending on Widow play, I would not be surprised to see Blitzcrank and possibly a little bit for MFHS, possibly Widow play on the backside. But a lot of brawl comps that come out of this with your shields. Rhine Diva tends to be the norm, but let's see if they stick to that. So Rhine Diva, Rhine Zarya, okay. So TFO is looking to go with the Widow. Little switch though for Blitzcrank, going up on Doom while Junkie takes over the Widow. It's a little bit of a swap there from before. You see Sauce Boss really likes to play his Moira. I'm going to stay with that. But we are going to see Brush coming over on the Ana and the Lucio, which is much more the meta at this point. So let's check out TFO. See what he can get going early. His Hanzo last game was getting those early picks. Oh, he had it. Just had to let it loose. So we're trying to find those early picks. We do get one. Blitzcrank does take out Dr. Cringe. That may lead to an early point capture here. We'll see. That Zarya's in trouble. Yep, looks like Jones is going to take this point. Blitzcrank bringing the pain with the fist. Sauce Boss stole that kill. Thought it was Blitzcrank all the way. All right. Let's get a little bit more of an overhead view here, see where the teams are going to match up. So again, we see that defense being held off the point on the high ground, so it's equal ground to ground with the high and the low. Nobody quite yet to ultimate, so we've got some time there as everybody's building them. Blitzcrank's probably the closest to his, but usually that's used again for use for Zoom. So let's see. Oh, he does get one. We're already back at it. Going back line. There it is. Combo. Smash. 2. He's got the combo working for him, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the ice block. Full save. Let's see if he charges it up in time. Everybody camping that ice. There it is. at 50% now for Jones. Blitzcrank just on fire with his Doom Fist. Tries to get his high ground set up. Again, I believe he's probably looking for backline pressure. Hanzo does not see him. So as they come around, let's see if he can sneak around and... Oh yeah, this is going to be juicy. All right, get to it, buddy. There we go. No, they don't see you yet. We do have... Junkie does take out Saber. 1 kill for 2. 2 kills for Blitz. Come on the backside to Cringe. Stunned. He ran in right into him, but say hello. There you go. All right, 88%. We've only got one more time for MFHS to make a point of this. Let's see what they've got in store. We're going to go as Spirit and try to get on board with the... Oh, he gets stunned into it. Takes out Saber, trying to get around the flank. Let's see where the Shadow comes down. We don't even need it, as they can't get back to point before the 100% ticks over. Oh, please let it be well. Please let it be well. Please, 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 please. Well, I am super happy. My favorite of all maps. Last game we saw a little bit of pharmacy combos coming in, but not seeing it right now. Looks like we're gonna have ground battles all the way. So I am interested. Let's go check out TFO's Tracer play here. We go on board there for a little bit of frontline pressure. Blinking and running to it. MFHS needs this point to stay alive on this map and the match. You don't want to go down, you can't go down too low because then you lose the match and then it's just a matter of map differential. So Tracer has been revealed. 11 seconds to the point jump. Got a little hook action going on. God bless the hog, especially on this map. Blitzcrank meets an early doom on that one. No pun intended. Oh wait, yes there was. We get some pressure now on point. Backside, Pharmacy, empties Eclipse. Spiders does manage to get Saber with the hook. Blinks in behind the shield. Stunned out. Oh, TFO. That's gotta hurt. Little meaty hook. All right, Spiders, you win. You're on. There you go. We'll play with you for a little while. All right. Show me those hooks into the well. Make me happy. Oh, looks like we're going to see a little reciprocation. So, yep. We got same tank line now for both teams looking to play this game. Lucio boost. That's the one thing that Jones doesn't have. So double Tracer. Didn't think I'd see that. Oh! Hook denied and into it. Oh, that's rough. TFO. See what he can get done with this. Good pressure. He knows where he's tracking. That's great tracking. Yep, and he's out. But stunned. The old Tracer fallback, or the way to help them out, take him out, is get stunned, whether it be Brigida or, in this case, McCree, but seems to be working. Good pressure here by TFO on the backside. Managed to get the job done. There's some people that have put some time into this character. Always good to see. I appreciate a good Tracer player. I think it's one of the tougher characters to really master. When to blink, when not to blink, when to reset. You know, all the quick movements. It's hard for me visually to sometimes keep up with it. As we move into ultimates now, MFHS does have the point. However, they're running into 6 ultimates right now. So here comes everything is getting used. TFO does get 2 on the pulse bomb. He gets a 3rd on the kill. See if we can get another stutter kill here on a Spy Distress. Yep, we do. Tries to get out. Can he make it? I believe he does. TFO survives another day. So I like to see MFHS. They are able to stabilize. Despite running into 5 ultimates used by Jones, they still hold, and now hold ult advantage. They will have 3 ults going into this next fight, with a great chance to hold this and make this go to a 3rd point. High Noon comes out for Junkie. He's in the backside. Gets taken out. TFO finds him before he can let it go. Oh, his team needs to help out a little bit more than that. Gets the stick. Not the kill, though. But I think the team's going to be able to clean up. Yep, clean house. Jones has got one more chance to come back here to try to take this point. So as much as I haven't seen the hook pulls, let's go in for Dr. Cringe here a little bit. See if we can get at least one maybe into the well. Oh, whole hog to push him off. Try to keep him off point. Does it work? No, they get into overtime. He does get taken out. Let's go to full ride here. Saber does manage to get one with his. Trading kills back and forth. TFO gets one. Little Vortex. Junkie. It's all up. Pandemonium. 4v4. 3v4. 3v3. 2v3. Everybody's going nuts. I believe Jones is going to flip this point at the last second. They do. Wow, what a last pitched battle that was. All right. Well, let's go back to Blitzcrank then. See what he's got going on. They've got to hold this point now. They can't give up any fight they do, and it is over. There's everybody. We do get the stick. On to Jaxium. That's a huge takeout. Taking out both supports now down for MFHS. I don't know if they're going to be able to hold this. Nope, they're going to have to regroup. We're going to go 99-99 on this one, people. Keep that pressure on. Nope, he's got to fall back now. All right. So we got one more fight coming at you. This will be for all the marbles on this map. So Jones switched to the dive comp, or at least to get on point, and they're not able to switch off of it. See if that comes back to bite them now. We do get a stick, but or not the stick, he misses the stick. But some damage coming through. Beat drop comes down, really saves MFHS's butt on that one. Taken out. MFHS looking to hone it. Junkie does get taken out by TFO. 5 versus 3 on the point. Not sure how long that... Now we're 4v5. Still everybody. TFO does get a double takedown. More pulse bombs. Take a look from the action above. Can the ball stall it out long enough? He does not. We're going to see a flip. So the flip comes through, and FFHS manages to get point number 2. We are going to point 3 on Ilios. Well done. This is more like it. All right, to Lighthouse we go. Still plenty of room for environmental kills off the backside here. See Lucio's and Diva Boops and stuff like that come through. The fun ones are always dropping the Diva Bomb through the upper window, but I've also seen that missed, so we'll see what teams decide to come out with. I'm going to get back on, let's go back to a little more hog love this time. Actually, you know what? We haven't given any love to supports. Let's go see if we get any boops off the backside. Come on, Jax, do me some good. Speed boost to point. Nope, second back. Yep, all right, going around the side. Little Vortex. I picked the wrong Lucio. Oh, woe is me. We did get one. All right, well, let's get on the right Lucio then. There we go. That's the one I want. There we are. All right. Well, you win. You got the first environmental kill on Lighthouse, so I'm going to stick with you for a little bit. Good job, Lil. So it looks like Jones is going to start ticking up that percentage. They take this. They win the map and the match. And we'll just play map 3 for map differential. MFHS needs to win this one to bring it to a tie. And map 3 will really mean something then. A little bit of split attacks here that makes them fall back. McCree's doing some damage from afar. Saber is. Now we get the full push in. Here comes the aggressive move. Switch over to heals for a little TFO off the backside, but Jones doing the work on the front. TFO still getting the one, but That's all she wrote there. Full team wipe. For Jones, manages to wipe all of MFHS off. That'll take us to about 50%. As we look through, let's see what else we got going on. No changes. No changes there. Check Saber, see if he brings out his dead eye here. Nope, can't get that over the shield. Blitzcrank does take out TFO as the Battle of the Tracer continues. The Spirit again with a good flame strike. MFHS is gonna have to fall back. Not quite sure unless Brush is gonna swap off of Moira why he would pop his Coalescence with no one left alive. My guess is a swap here. Okay, maybe not. I think that might have, if it wasn't a swap, then just unfortunate that he hit that. Maybe in frustration, I'm not sure. But again, those ultimates come in so important. You're at 85%. That would be a huge defense right now. Junkie going to town. Not a whole lot else happening here for MFT. It just looks like they're gonna tick away here. The whole team wiped. And in this case, we do have a map win for Jones College Prep. Well done. Wins the map and the match. They're gonna go up 2-0. Let's check out our move here. I'm hoping it's a Tracer play. I really enjoyed that. Yes, it is not. It is Sauce Boss. Little Moira. And well. See what he comes out with here. Just saving his team, keeping him alive. There's some extra damage coming through. Okay. So let's go ahead and change that score up.
Epic. Thanks for your support.
Jones 2, MFHS 0. Trying to bring it back, get one map in for the map differential, but Jones has won the match. This will still be MFHS's map choice as we move on to Escort. So 66 Rialto or Junkertown. So let's get that in here. MFHS choice. And Escort. I'm gonna grab some more water here. Give me 1 second. Looks like we're going Route 66 for MFHS's choice. Yep, and we're ready to go, so we'll start this one up. So point A, holds are common around first corner or top of gas station. Offense-wise, you see a little more brawly comps, a little more sustain coming out of it. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know about so much double shield with what I've seen before, but Ryan Zarya, Ryan Diva seem to be the common ones. All right, let's see what our picks come out as. So on defense, this is interesting. We probably should, you know what? So point this out for those that are watching, one of the things we neglected to do, and they were ready to move into that map and I didn't ask them, is whoever wins the map gets to choose offense or defense. So Jones should have had the choice to go on attack or defense first. That's okay. They're on attack as long as they're all right with that. We'll move forward. But pretty much comps are staying the same, except Saber's looking like it's going to go a little bit of Ana action. That's okay. We'll see how that pays off. Not full-on sniper, kind of your hybrid long-range DPS.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now we'll get going.
Attackers incoming.
So it looks like they are going to hold top. Let's check in here with Saber. So we're going to look for the hold up top here. Problem here is that ice wall, yep, that's a well-placed ice wall that's going to get them to have to rotate around. Giving up a lot of free ground. Not coming down here to engage. Good anti, managed to get a couple of them, but they're going to fall back to back corner. Full on pressure. Not getting anything done really. Rush is almost out. Managed to stabilize. Saber half-life. On fire. You gotta love that on fire thing. Sauce Boss does go down. We do get a hammer drop. A lot of people going down both sides. It's an all-out brawl again, people. Oh, managed to get taken out. But we do, in the end, Jones is able to take point A and pushed it all the way through. We're going to keep the pressure on as they now come through the gate. So we'll see how far advanced they decide to go. That is very, very out there. Don't move the shield. Yep, don't get into that. Now you go. TFO getting it done again with a pulse bomb on the backside. Takes out his support. He has just been all over the place on that back line. Big bomb comes through and the Deadeye. Jones getting a couple picks there. They're just going to keep on trucking. I'm not doing the song, so forget it. They're pushing this all the way up. Trying to, yep, move it all the way as they can. There should be time for one more engage from MFHS.
This will restore you.
See if they come up and decide to engage. I'm not, well, maybe they're coming around the side. Yep, here they come. Oh, it was a good try though. Does manage to get him in the backside. Stun comes through, but not before two of them get taken out. Down goes Doctor, down goes Jax. Point B is secured with 5 minutes to go. Jones showing no signs of slowing down. They haven't been stopped yet. So we move forward, look for the Grav, possibly Bob to do something. We'll see what Brush decides to put his buff on. My guess would be Doctor to get him rolling. So let's see where it goes. There's the freeze. Junkie gets that one down. And some more kills on the backside. More pressure. Just the train that is not stopped. At this point, any stall kills. 4 meters, 2 meters. Can they get to it in time? They cannot. 4 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock. That is a lot of time. They were not stalled even once. Straight roll through all the way to point C. It's going to be a high task for MFHS to match that. Oh. TFO's had some great plays for them, but it has not been enough to carry their team to victory so far. Let's get back to starting point here. I would expect Jones to put up a pretty stout defense, depending on what they decide to come out with, but look at them to control the corners, control the angles. Look at the backsides. Blitzcrank on his McCree. And Maydo, they're just going looking for the full engage here. TFO switching it up to Genji. See if he gets that backside pressure going. That'll be interesting. Let's get on board with him. got something against phone booths, clearly. Or he just, you know, hard up for cash at this point. Spent all that money on those cybernetics. So, looking to get a couple coins in his pocket. Alright, let's see where he goes with it. So we've got a high ground scout, front corner defense for Jones. D.Va looking to get in the face, trying to make sure that nothing gets surprised or around them. There's the backside up top. Wall comes in. Pressure in. Anti comes through. Can they get the pick onto a very deep diving Reinhardt, but they cannot. So we're going to keep moving up here. Full engage on both sides. D.Va comes up to stall out that. We are just stuck on this corner as we battle back and forth. A very quick shatter gets blocked. A Spirit does manage to get the fire strike onto Jax, takes out their support. That may do it there. Yep. That's going to stall out this one. As MFHS has got to fall back. Jones does lose the Spirit, but he should be able to get back pretty quick, considering with his Reinhardt moves.
My will made real.
What's what? Yeah, he's already almost there. That boost when it's done right can get you there in a hurry. So we are full back 6v6. Same corner, same results. Trading back and forth, just trying to lower those shields down. Saber does manage to snipe out Lil. TFO takes out Blitzcrank. This may turn the tide here. As in this case, we do have a full-on control by MFHS, is able to take this. Jones can get back to recontest, as they should. Use up even more of that time. Genji scouting it out in the cave over there. We go high ground. High Noon comes in. Blitzcrank looking to stall this out. Does manage to get one. TFO peeks out. They're going to use everything in this particular battle, trying to get this win over. Here comes the bomb. Oh, Spry does get two. That's big for Jones. That's going to push MFHS all the way back. Man, that was telegraphed and everything. And well done. Well, good placement. Managed to get the top kill. They're just going to stagger this out now a little bit.
My will made real.
Oh, one more kill for Blitzcrank on TFO. Can't peek that out, baby. All right, here we go. 1 minute left. That was close. They almost got point A. That engage, all those ultimates came out, but that early peek from TFO on Genji is what sealed that one on the 5v6. We watch from above. Front corner defense. Blitzcrank does manage to take out Brush. Lot support. We got to sleep onto their Lucio. The freeze comes down, is going to get two. Lucio goes down. Ryan goes down. Zarya is soon to follow. Blitzcrank pops out another High Noon. 43 seconds left. Time for one more engage. Only one ultimate on the side of MFHS. Maybe two by the time they get there is all they're going to have.
30 seconds.
They're going to need a miracle at this point. Doctor gets zoned off. Looks like they're going to work the far way around. Blitzcrank again on Brush. Oh, Blitzcrank again. Oh, he's just racking it up on the backside. Getting those kills. TFO does exact some minor revenge. Two hammer slam there. Takes out everybody. Bob goes down. Timer goes. Jones. Three map win. And the match. GG's to everybody. Well played. Let's check this play of the game. Blitzcrank. No. Another Moira. Another two in a row. Sauce Boss getting the MVP love. Maybe we'll see a little bit more takeouts on this one. Nope, just heals and damage. Well balanced. That's all right. Well done to all our players. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Wasn't a very long-lived stream, only about 45 minutes on this one. So, as a heads up, next week I will not be on stream. I will be in sunny Florida away from everything, but I'll make sure I still get all those brackets updated and all the end information to you. So good luck to the rest of our teams that still have to play this week. We have reached the halfway point of our season, so we'll kick up next week. So just stay tuned for those matchups. I'll make sure I get everything posted on Discord. And thanks for watching. Have a good night.